So today we have a review on the brand new Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. I guess this isn't really brand new anymore. Brand new when I got it 4 weeks ago. I wanted to do a review video on this rather than a first impressions video because I feel like there's a lot of things that you learn about powders as you continue to try them out. Sometimes the first way you apply it isn't necessarily the best way, which is what happened to me. So I'm just gonna talk about this, give you my thoughts. We do have a little demo in the middle of the video. Let's do it. That's how I feel about life right now. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I picked this up a few weeks ago now, if not a month ago. I pretty much got it right when it came out at Sephora. It was exclusively sold at Sephora and Too Faced. I'm not sure if it's now in Ulta. I don't think it is. I'm just going to tell you the basics about it and then we'll get into my thoughts. So this powder retails for $34. It comes in 8 shades, which kind of pisses me off because to me it's worse having less shades in a powder foundation than it is in a liquid foundation, because powder foundation is the final step usually for either setting your makeup or the face that you're going to walk outside with. You can't really tweak with the color of a powder foundation as much as you can with a liquid. These shades are also very yellow toned. If you have a warm undertone, this definitely isn't for you. I have the shade Fair. I would say that the lightest shade, I mean I'm wearing it right now, the lightest shade is doable for fair skin. If you are lighter than me, it won't work for you. If you're about my skin tone, you can pull it off, but it might look a little bit dark. So this is a cocoa powder foundation. It smells like chocolate, so if you don't like the smell of chocolate, then don't buy this product. In my opinion, it doesn't sound very appealing putting cocoa powder on your face, probably just because I have super sensitive acne prone skin, so anything extra that I don't need to be putting on my face, I usually don't. I'm happy to report that I am 80% sure that this hasn't broken me out. I've been trying a lot of new face products mixed in with this product, so I can't say for sure that it hasn't broken me out. At the end of the day after I wear it, I don't notice that my face is any worse. I usually do not gravitate towards powder foundation. I have acne and freckles and I usually like a very flawless, full coverage kind of face, and powder foundations in the past just haven't done it for me. I also don't like the feeling of like only having powder on your face. I feel like it's just gonna slide off throughout the day and I want my stuff to stick. The thing that sold me on this is it says it's supposed to be medium to full coverage with a rose petal finish. Both of those things sound super appealing to me. I don't like a completely matte face and I also don't like a overly dewy face because I do get oily throughout the day, so it's not a good combo. So the medium to full coverage claim. I think you can get medium to full coverage. I think this is totally dependent on how you apply this product and if you're wearing it by itself or on top of a BB cream or liquid foundation or something like that. So right now I'm wearing it on top of a liquid foundation, Swa Young foundation. I don't know, this is from my Mimi Box unboxing video. I have worn it on its own and I will insert a clip right now of how it applies on its own. When you're applying this foundation on its own, you definitely want to put either a primer or a BB cream or something underneath it. You need to give that powder something to stick to. If you apply concealer, you also want to do that before you apply the powder. That's kind of a rule of thumb with all powder foundations or powder products. You don't want to be putting cream on top of powder. It doesn't work out well for anyone. I do think that the best way to apply this product is with the e.l.f. powder brush, which is $3. You can get it at Target or e.l.f. online. They do a bunch of like 50% off things on top of that, which is insane. This is my favorite way to apply it because this is a very dense powder brush and you can get the best coverage with this, I feel like. If you just want to set your foundation, something like the Real Techniques blush brush would be a good option for you. I was super pleasantly surprised with the finish of this product and how much coverage it gave me. I think obviously if your skin is pretty good to begin with, if you put this powder on top, it's going to look like a full coverage foundation. For someone like me who has acne and acne scarring and freckles, someone else's full coverage is more like my medium coverage. So for me, it wasn't a full coverage product on its own. I do think you can definitely get medium coverage and build it up. It really depends on how you work with this product. You want to blend it in really well. If you just keep packing it on, it's going to look like a cakey powder. The thing I really like is that it's really difficult to get it to that point. So when you apply this product, it just glides on. Like I don't feel like I look like I'm wearing a powder right now. My skin looks super nice and just has like a natural kind of finish you can kind of see on my forehead. I love that. I'll insert a picture right here that I took in a mall bathroom. The first day that I wore the powder foundation on its own as a powder, I went shopping. The bathroom had amazing lighting, so obviously you have to take a selfie, right? This is what the foundation looks like on its own. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. If I was just running out the door and I had to have something on my face quick, I would totally just throw on a BB cream, some of the Too Faced powder foundation, and I would be good to go. So for using this product on top of liquid foundations, if you have fair skin, you know that this is a constant struggle. If we're lucky enough to find a liquid foundation that's light enough for our skin tone, it's usually the powder that fucks it up afterwards and makes it darker. So for fair skin people, I usually say go for a translucent powder like the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, or something like the Ben Nye Cameo powder, which I mentioned before. However, this product, you can see as I'm wearing right now, does a pretty freaking good job of keeping the foundation the same color. What I really like about it is I haven't noticed it oxidize whatsoever. So the way that I most frequently use this product is as kind of a setting powder. It just gives me the perfect kind of added coverage that I sometimes want or need with acne. My only complaint with this is that if you have oily skin, it's not going to necessarily make it worse. It's just not going to be an oil controlling product, which is actually something that they say it's supposed to be oil absorbing. I don't really find that to be true. Right now it looks great. Ideally this is how I would want my makeup to look all day, obviously, but at the end of the day I do feel like I get a little more oily than I do with the normal powders I use. If you have dry skin, I do not think that this would cling to your dry patches. I think this powder would look beautiful. If you have oily skin, I would try it and keep your receipt. If it makes you look too oily, return the thing. Would I repurchase this for $34? In my opinion, the fact that it's so hard for me to find a powder that is wearable with my skin tone, I would totally repurchase this product. I'm very pleasantly surprised with it. That was a very pronounced P. Yeah, good job, Too Faced. Overall, I'm super happy with this and I would recommend it for you to try out. Keep your receipt. You can always return it if you don't like it. Let me know down below if you guys want to see this in a shadow and schmooze video, how I apply it on top of my foundation. Pretty basic and I'm wearing it right now, but let me know down below. If you liked this video and it was helpful for you, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know. I did buy the Dior Skin Star Foundation. This is a new foundation from Dior. I've been trying it out for the last few weeks, so let me know down below if you guys would want to see a review on this guy. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.